Hi, I'm Lionel Fray. Do you have leadership responsibility for a company or a business unit? And you've got a big challenge because of the bomb that the virus has laid on us all. You no doubt have made decisions about all aspects of your business, your staff, your finances, your operations, and many others. You may even have had to do a pivot in order to stay alive. But you need to do one more thing, and that is to take a hard look at your business model. As Steve Blank said in his blog back in March, it's inconceivable that you can have the same business model today as you did just 30 days ago. Your revised or new business model is going to have to work both short term and long term after the virus storm is over. And if you possibly can, you have to make it more resilient to ensure that you don't get caught flat-footed in the future. But I want to warn you that resiliency is not free. You may have to do it at the cost of losing some of the efficiency that you carefully built. So I'm going to show you a way to develop resilience in your business model. It's by using a value map that will focus you on the questions you have to answer to come up with the changes you need to make. Here's a basic one that shows all the parts of a business model for virtually any business. We're going to come back and look at all its parts in just a moment. But you should know that it's based on the principle that any business has to do just three things. One is to create value. The second is to deliver that value to a customer. And finally, capture some value for growth and distribution, which of course is what profit and margin is all about. So we're talking value, value, value. Now let's look at what the impact of the virus has on it and what you can do to make it resilient to such impact. That is, make it better able to deal with any risk it created that you can think of. And here's the real test. Any you can't think of. Are you ready? All right. So first, what's the value that your business creates? And how does it create it? Has the virus made it tougher to make your product? Or weaken your ability to quickly adapt your software? Or to have your service available? If this value-making boat of yours gets rocked, what can you do to stabilize it? Find more ways of making your product? Or get a broader skill set to create new software? Or find other people or technologies or ways to provide your service? Next, let's take a look at your market and try to crawl into your customer's head if we can. How has the virus affected your customers' values? Has it crashed demand in the short term? Or are you lucky enough to be in the healthcare products or the biotech business where you are trying desperately to meet the demand? In either case, what's going to happen when the storm is over? Will your business model accommodate such a transition? Next, take a look at how you deliver the value you create to your market. Notice the value flow. If the delivery methods you use have been disturbed by the virus or even completely changed, can you find other or better ways to deliver it? Should you use Amazon or its equivalent? Can the internet help deliver your service or a portion of it? Can AI make it better or give you some of the resilience you're looking for? And as you think about how a change in customer values has changed the customer experience, should you consider any change or addition to your payment method? Next, if your business depends on suppliers, has your value chain been disrupted? Could you make it more resilient with additional supply chain, even at a little extra cost? If you can, try to map your supply network down several levels and look for the potential points where it is at risk. Another place to look is, how have your competitors been doing? Can your model take advantage of any of their weaknesses now? What about a year from now? Finally, of course, being the smart leader that you are, after you've made the necessary changes to your business model, you need to test the effects on some of your customers. Get feedback. Once you know they will work, you will communicate your new way of doing business to your market using whatever channels work for you. Now, after you've answered these questions and sketched out the changes you need to make in your business model, I suggest you do one more thing: a mental test. Rock the boat. Think of possible other changes to your market or your supply chain, or a competitive move that you haven't previously considered. Does the model still work? Then you've bought yourself some more resilience. Congratulations. If you want to dig deeper and test other aspects of your business model, I suggest you go to our website, which is ValueMap.com, and look for our next video, Nest, there.